Now let's move on to creating the folder structure. On our website, we want to have the following pages. A home page that will display a list of posts, an about page that will include information about the author, and another post page with a single post that will present the details of a specific post. For now, we will focus on home and about. For the home page, we will use the main index file located under Pages. Here in SRC Pages, we have index.astro, and for the About page, we are going to create a subfolder, because later on, there will be more related files, and we will create an index.astro file. So, under Pages, I am going to create a subfolder that I will call About. And here, I am going to create a file that I will name index.astro. And what are we going to do? We are going to import the layout here and add some text. This layout. Later, we will modify it and it will serve as a basic structure for the page, with its header and footer. While we're at it, let's add a global style sheet. We will define some color and typography variables and set up some base styles. If you're building the example from scratch, you can either copy it or get it from the Get Started guide on the Content Island portal, or from the example link on GitHub. Now let's go to SRC. And I'm going to create a folder that I'll call Styles, and inside it I will have a file that I'll name Global TSA. And we are going to copy the complete global CSS. So, what will we have here? We will have a set of variables and some styles for our container and our body. Here it is. Our variables, HTML, styles for the body, container, and that's it. Now we are going to create a couple of components in Astro. One to create a header where we'll have a navigation menu, and another for a footer. All right, the header. I'll go to components and I'm going to create a new file here called header Astro. Okay, and here we are going to copy this HTML where I have a header, a navigation element, and I can navigate to all posts or the about page. Let's add a bit of styling as well. Same thing, all this code, you can copy and paste it from the Get Started guides for this project. And if not, from the project's associated GitHub. Here you have it. And now we have the header ready. For now, no Content Island. We're working with pure Astro. Now let's move on to the footer. I go here to Components, create a new file, and name it Footer Astro. And I'm going to copy and paste the footer. And the same here. We add a copyright and not much else. Now let's modify the main layout to load the style sheet. We're also going to add the menu and the footer. All right, here in layouts, I'm working with layouts, and basically I'm going to remove quite a few things. First, I'm going to import my global style sheet. And I'm going to add my footer and header components. And then here in the head section, look, I'm going to remove this and add the following. Some things could have been kept, but I'm also adding some fonts and a few other things. So here in the head section, we place it so that all pages use this. And now, in the body, what I'm going to do is specify that I have a header, a footer, in other words, the components I created earlier. And here, I'm going to wrap the slot inside a main element. The slot is the actual content. If you're coming from React, the slot might sound familiar, similar to children. Now, if we start it up, I run npm run for the project. We can see the main page, hello blog, and I can navigate to About and access that page.